Hey, Shaq, can you hear me okay?
Yep, y'all can hear you good.
Uh, there's a lot of speculation this could be Drew Brees' final season. So conceivably, you guys have a chance to retire Drew Brees. Does that mean anything to you? Any thoughts on that?
No, I just thinking of the last few times we played them, what they did to us. That's what I'm thinking about, trying to right them things that went wrong in past few games. So, and just being in the playoffs in general. So if that comes with it, it wouldn't be bad to be the last team that Drew Brees played against and then we beat them. But I'm just trying to help the team get to the next round of the playoffs.
What impresses you the most about Drew Brees? Obviously, he has a great skill set. He's been doing this a long time. What impresses you the most about him?
He just, like you said, it's just his awareness for the game and how he always just make the right play at the right time. And I love his awareness for the game and how he always make the play when his team need him to.
Thanks, Shaq.
Yeah.
We'll go to Greg Allman.
Hey, Shaq, I know it's been 10 weeks since you guys last faced the Saints, and I know things didn't start the way you wanted to in that game in week 9. Where do you think this defense has changed the most since then?
We just was growing up still. Like, it's stuff that we thought we fixed, but creep back in on is with lack of communication and being in the right place where we need to be at and knowing where the help was at. But we've been talking a lot more this week, the past weeks. We've been trying to address all the problems that plagued us in that game, and we think we did a good job, and we're going to be ready to go. We just got to communicate a lot and be where we need to be at in terms of leverage and knowing where your help at.
You
and
guys
making
could
plays on the quarterback, get to the quarterback.
Right. Shaq, you guys could have gone to Green Bay, could have had a different draw, but you get a team that beat you twice. How much do you like the chance to rectify that, the chance to get some redemption by beating a team that beat you twice this season?
Oh, it's gonna feel good. Well, feel good. I had a chance to get back down there, play them guys again because they did beat us 2 times, pretty good. And I don't like having that taste in my mouth. And I'm pretty sure the guys on the team don't either. So just to be able to go down there and just prove that this will not be 3 times in a row that we did make some changes. We are a better team than we once were. It's gonna be a good feeling.
Thanks, Shaq.
Yeah.
We'll go to Jenna Lane.
Hey, Shaq, you kind of already just alluded to this, but how much of a thorn in your side has this Saints team been since you've been in Tampa? How bad do you want to beat them by now?
Really bad, especially since they and out way to get to the next round of the playoffs. But like, yeah, they just been having my control over the last 4 games we played them, and now we got to do something different. We have to prepare. We had to prepare different. We have to do something different so we could change that fact because we have been a little brother the last couple of years, and it's time for us to change that and build our own. Just go out on our own and show them that we're the real deal in the conference.
Has it felt different at all this week? I mean, I came into the practice. I was on the phone, and so I was a couple minutes going into practice late. I could hear the intensity, from the parking lot. It feels like there is much more intensity in practice. Maybe it's just because it's the postseason, but has it felt that way for you guys on the inside? What is different this week from maybe an attitude standpoint, from a work standpoint? What have you seen? Take us inside.
We all just had the right mindsets and the mindsets of if anybody messing up, we let it be known so we could fix it. We talk it through and then get to the next play. So we've been having a 24-second thing, try to hurry up and talk about the play if we mess up, and then go to the next play so we don't let it drag us down that next play. But we all just had a mindset of it's all or nothing. We got to be able to get it done now because there's no tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go to Rick Stroud.
Hey, Shaq, it's a lot easier to rush, right, when you have a lead and late in the game, they got to throw. But what makes it so difficult to get Drew Brees on the ground? I mean, you guys have done such a good job against the run against them.
They the scheme they have, and then Drew being the quarterback that he is, getting rid of the ball and throwing it to the receiver, or actually throwing the ball to the ground or something to elude the sack. And we just got to get better pressure as well. We get there some, but not actually getting them down. But we just got to get there. It's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's going to help us control that game if we could get to the quarterback.
For sure. Thanks, Shaq.
Yeah.
We'll go to Scott Reynolds.
Hey, Shaq, just to kind of pick up on what Rick was saying, do you feel like you have to sack Drew Brees and get him on the ground to win this game? Is it really come down to you guys up front on that defensive line?
Yeah, we can make it really that simple. We get the Drew Brees, we really will have a much better chance of winning the game than if we don't get the Drew Brees. And I know that's what I think of it as. If I get to him or if the team gets to him, we're going to have a pretty good chance of winning.
And then it's been about a month. I know you missed a game, but it's been about a month since you've got a sack. Jason Pierre-Paul struggled. I know he's got the knee injury, getting to the quarterback. Without having a sack over the last month, how itchy are you to get to the quarterback and get him on the ground?
I've been working, trying to figure out what I'm doing so I can be able to get to the quarterback. But I think no better opportunity than now against a team that I do have one sack against them, but it wasn't over one of the tackles. So against the tackles that I haven't had a sack on yet. So I think it's a perfect opportunity to break out and help the team get a win.
Thank you, Shaq.
Yeah.
We'll go to Steve Isbitz.
Shaq, do you think Devin White's absence was part of that communication that fell apart recently?
No, I don't think so, because this is more than just the main inside linebacker being there, because he do give us the play calls and stuff, but it's guys just opening their mouths and just communicating stuff that we might know already or might not know already, just anything. And I don't think I think it might affect it some without having Devin there, but I think it's still stuff that we still individually had to work on, and we have been getting better at it.
And can you talk a little bit more about that? I think you said it was a 24-second rule, the hyper talk, what that kind of looks like and feels like.
Oh, so if something happened in the play, we coming back to the huddle, trying to talk it through, try to figure it out. But once Devin get the play call from Coach Bowles, is on to the next play. We got to focus on our assignments that next play and just work on whatever it was. We ain't settled. We got settled it on the sideline.